There's this myth floating around, and it's especially popular with podcasters and even some personalities on the radio, that editing an interview is somehow less authentic. Like if you cut anything out, you're cheating. You're not. You're crafting an experience. You're curating the best version of the conversation for your audience. Now, that's not manipulation, that's respect. Respect for your guest, respect for your performance, and respect for your audience. Because here's the truth. A great guest can still give boring answers. And boring answers don't belong in the final cut. You think you can afford that? You think your audience cares enough to stick it out even if it's boring? You don't think they have better things to do, other things to listen to? Editing isn't just about cleaning up the ums and the ahs and the long pauses, though, yeah, do that too. This is about structure, pace, and flow. It's about helping the audience stay locked in without having to work so hard for it. It's about helping you resonate more by telling a better story. Now, I'm talking about taking a 12-minute tangent about the college roommate's failed frozen yogurt startup and cutting it down to a couple of minutes or even a few seconds that actually matter. Because that's what good editors do. They keep what's interesting, they cut what's not, and they make the guests sound like the most compelling version of themselves. Here's a trick that I talk about in Mic Drop Moments. When you're editing, listen for emotional peaks, the moments that your guest lights up and gets vulnerable or says something that makes you respond. Those are the gems. Build the entire interview, the final edit, around those moments. Cut the filler, cut the meandering. Even cut entire questions if the answer doesn't go anywhere, because nobody listening is really keeping score. You don't owe your guest a raw file. You owe your audience your best effort. Don't be afraid to slice and dice, because a great interview isn't recorded, it's sculpted. If you want some more practical tools to make your interviews sharper, tighter, and 10 times more memorable, get a copy of Mic Drop Moments. It's your no-fluff guide to unforgettable guest interviews.